A few weeks ago, I made this beret and I need a matching bag to make the fits look amazing.
Hi, I'm Ruby, a self-proclaimed fashion designer. Welcome back to my channel. Let's get sewing.
I'm on a mission to sew my summer wardrobe from scraps, and this is episode 7. Today we're making a cute matching bag for my beret, and this is the design I came up with. I'm using some denim scraps that I still had laying around, including this big piece, which is going to be our lining for the bag. The shape of the bag is like a tote bag chopped in half, and then the bottom of it is what this bag is. So I marked down 5 centimeters and then 35 centimeters and then another 5 centimeters. The base of the bag is 35 centimeters and the sides is 10 centimeters. That's why we did 5 on the sides. And the height of the bag is 20 centimeters. You guys are probably wondering why I am measuring in centimeters today. My tape measure that has inches broke and I haven't had a chance to get another one, and this one only has centimeters. I'm struggling. If you guys are struggling with the centimeters, I'm also struggling because I'm not used to it. I'm just used to using inches. On the side of the bag, I am marking down 5 centimeters both sides, and then we're gonna cut that in a little square, just like how you do those tote bags with a base. I've pinned the fabric together in the spots where I'm going to sew it to just see the basic shape of what I'm working with, if I'm going to like it. So this is how it's going to end up looking like, and I think I'm vibing, so let's keep going. I'm cutting out these rectangles that are going to go on the sides of the zip, and it's going to be like the top of the bag. I have no idea what it's called, so just bear with me. Okay, so it's rectangles that are 30 centimeters by 6 centimeters, and we're gonna cut out 2 from the lining and then 2 from the outside piece of the bag because it's a different type of denim. Time to get a color match with these denims. This is the beret, and I think this is the correct piece of denim that I made the beret from. This one is a little darker, so I'm gonna be making kind of like a little patchwork, but like making some pieces be like the ones from the beret. Because it's all denim, it's just gonna match. Now taking the lining piece and putting it on one of the scrap pieces, I'm just gonna mark out the perimeter of the rectangle, and then I'm gonna cut it into vertical strips, and this is going to be like our pieces for the patchwork. This is the only piece from that matches the beret exactly the same, so I'm gonna mix it in with these darker pieces and make a little cute pattern. I thought it would be cool to use these buckles from these other pens that I upcycled as the little buckles that's gonna hold the straps of the bag, and I think it's gonna look really cute. So we're going to be using this baiting to just add more structure to the bag. For the straps of the bag, I want them to be really thin, so I measured 4 centimeters each. I'm using these small squares to make the zip stoppers for my zipper. So you're just gonna iron all the sides in and then fold it in half and put your zipper in the middle and sew around it. And now ironing the straps, and we're just gonna fold them inwards 1 centimeter from the outside and then fold it in half and then do a top stitch. This is the outside pieces. This is how the patchwork came out. Now we're just gonna iron flat all the seams, and just so you're not confused, you need to have 2 of these patchwork pieces, the front and the back. I'm obsessed with how this little patchwork came out, and this is going to be the front piece. So we're just gonna take the lining piece and pin it to the sides so that I can cut out the shape of the lining. Remember those rectangles I said I didn't know what they were called? Well, this is what we're doing with them. So you're gonna take the outside pieces and mark the middle, and then you're also gonna mark the middle of your zipper with a chalk. I prefer because my zipper is really skinny. And then we're gonna take the right side of the zip facing the right side of the outside piece of those little rectangles, if that makes any sense to you. And then we're gonna do the same on the other side, basically sandwiching the zip with the fabrics facing each other on the right side. So at the ends of my little rectangles, I did a little fold so that when I put them together, I can just do a top stitch and there's no raw edges on the outside. Okay, we're almost done. We're now gonna add the little buckles to the front and the back pieces so that we can attach our straps. I thought this project was gonna take me max like 30 minutes because, as I said earlier, it's like the bottom of a tote bag, you know, when you chop a tote bag in half. I thought wrong because I'm still sewing. I really love how this bag is turning out. Now we're going to take our front and back piece and put them right sides touching and sew on the sides and at the bottom. Now everything I've done to the outside of the bag, I've also done to the lining, but I left one side of the lining open. Now we're gonna attach our zipper part. I just marked the middle points of the bag and the middle points of the zipper piece, and then we're gonna pin them together, right sides touching. So I went ahead and sewed the zipper piece in place so that it doesn't move when I'm attaching the lining piece. Now we're gonna take the lining piece and put the outside parts of the bag inside the lining piece. Keep in mind that I left a little corner open so that I can turn it the right side out. The opening I had left to turn the bag inside out is quite small, so I just went ahead and made it bigger by the side seam of the lining. This is how the bag looks and I'm obsessed. Now I'm just gonna add my little straps and tie them off under the little buckle so they don't come out.